All right, guys, welcome back to another video. We just got home from picking up our brand new unit, and as well as picking up our old unit. We're going to talk about this one later, all the things that broke while we were in Florida, because trust me, a lot broke. But anyways, Jacob, what is this?
It's a 1000 Outlander 6x6.
Brand spanking new. We haven't even, we drove it on the trailer. We haven't even drove it off yet. We were going to drive it off. We're like, let's do a real review. Okay, Jacob, let's start picking this thing apart. Okay, what is it? We bought it, and we had CanAm install a rad relocate right from the factory and a snorkel. First thing I noticed is when we picked it up about this snorkel is not super impressed. I mean, look at this. There's a hole here. So I don't know. I think we should put another one of these on here to cover that. That looks so tacky. I don't know what's up with that.
At least it looks better when it matches.
Yeah, I don't know. That looks dumb. There's a hole there. I don't get that. Anyway, so some of the things that maybe you guys might be interested in. This does not have the electronic throttle. Some of you might think that's a bad thing. No diff lock and no electronic throttle. Honestly, I prefer this because less electronics, just one less electronic wire to worry about. Yes, it doesn't have diff lock, but you guys got to remember, this thing is 10 feet long. So if it had diff lock, I mean, yes, it'd be like a bullet straight, but you literally would not be able to turn at all with diff lock. I mean, you got back wheels chewing straight, and then your thing's doing the thing on the front. You don't even need the front wheels really with this thing. It just sort of plows through. So some of the things that I did notice I wasn't super happy about. They gave me a cable winch. I wasn't happy about that. I would have way preferred a rope, but it is what it is. I don't know, it's got some racks. Like, you'd be able to store some stuff here even with the rad relocate. It's a plastic rack. That one's a metal rack. I kind of like the metal rack, honestly, because you can, I don't know, you can drill a hole and like bolt to it and weld to it. And you know me, I'm going to put a barrel on the front and make this sucker float. It has a back sway bar, a little different than the other one. This one has a sway bar here, and that one has it up here. So I'm not sure. So I guess it's kind of like the other one in a sense. I'm guessing it just bolts on to the back of a normal Outlander, and then you take off the racks and the fenders and it bolts on. Whereas this one is way more distinct, right? Like, this is like a 450 Outlander, and then it was like an afterthought because it like horseshoes to the rack. Like, this is like 100% you'd buy an Outlander, and then it just tack bolts onto the back with 4 bolts. That's like the original muffler from the Outlander and the original rack. Whereas this one, I think, is a little bit more custom fit because it kind of goes right with it. What are you saying, Jacob?
Like that one, if you have the back of a other 450 and you buy a new 450, you could just put it together.
I think you could on this too, but I think it would take a lot more monkeying around to get this on here. Like you say, I think if you bought a 450 Outlander, we could probably move this over, like this whole back end over to it, move that diff, like swap out the diffs and bolt this on. Probably in like a day we could have this a new 650. This one, I don't know, that looks a little bit more complicated to bolt because it's got like this bolt here and everything. I don't know what this is. It's like a whole bunch of wires in a bag,
and this is like right here.
Yeah, like that's custom because that wouldn't be there on the other quad and stuff. But you know what, so I'll maybe talk about price. Yeah, I know. You know what this machine costs? It was $26,000 the way it is. Look at these tires. For $26,000, I get these little dinky tires. And the funny part is I'm not even sure what size they are. I'll check this one. Because that's in like Chinese Mobo Jobo, 14-inch rim, but I have no idea what that means. I'm going to have to Google it. I'm going to guess it's like a 27 or a 28. This is a 28, like a legit, you know, you can read it like, you know, 28 by 10 by 12. Pretty easy, but those you can't. But if you look at them, that's probably a 27. That's a 28, I'm going to guess. Yeah. It's got a really nice box. We'll maybe unload it and do a little thing on that. But I mean, this is some serious storage back here versus that one, right? Because we should unload these, put them side by side. But you don't have near the cargo space on this one as you do on that one.
And there's like a secret storage.
Yeah, let's unload it and we'll dig into that. But before I do, I want to show you guys the shock. So I don't know. I don't know. Look at the shocks. Look, I can like.
You could probably break it if you really wanted to.
I mean, really? Like CanAm, guys. Like, that looks like crap. Like, I can almost like bend it already. They're all like that. Like, look. Oh, my camera's moving all over, but I don't move the camera. Watch how much this... I'll try to do it slower so you can see. When I pry on that, like it's just cheap looking shocks. Like, and I don't know, like, even the brake, like, it really moves around. I don't know. I'm not bashing CanAm, but man, this thing was $26,000. Oh, that's what I was talking about. So $26,000 for the machine. Then I had them install the rod relocate, this cheesy snorkel, which I'm gonna dig in to see if this is a real snorkel or what they did here. Because if all they did was move the engine, that's gonna be pretty sucky. So at least I hope they moved the belt. They must have, because it must have been belt sucked here, and now it must suck in here, and then the out one's probably here, I'm guessing, or what? Or maybe the belt sucks here and blows down here. I'm not sure. So we're gonna dig into it and find out for you so that I know and you know. Anyways, where did I was like? Okay, $26,000 for the machine. Then the rad relocate, the snorkel. I bought the extended warranty, which $2,000. It hurts me to say this. This machine, the way it sits right now, $29,000 Canadian. $999. Wow, like just like, and it come on these little tires. So check out these rims. They're not full, like, so they come down like this, but they're not connected here. So like this is its own thing. So to me, it seems really dumb because the 14-inch rim is big and that's not connected. That seems extremely weak. But we're not leaving these tires on anyways, but that's not the point. If you bought this, you would be kind of like, why did I have these crappy tires on here? Another thing is this exhaust pipe. Like, what in the world? Like, it's below the frame line. Well, okay, it's not, but pretty close. Like, that's the stupidest thing. It's going to get plugged or bent. Like, I understand, yes, I can cut that off, but that's just stupid that I would have to. So I don't know if I can undo these bolts and then if I can turn it, cut it so it kind of comes with this, or just cut it off maybe. I don't know. They got some serious shielding here, so I hope that's not a sign of they're inspecting it to get hot enough to like melt the shock or what. I noticed the sway bar can be unpinned. So you can pull this pin and then you can disconnect the sway bar. So I don't know if you, I guess you just undo it and then it just pivots. Oop, and then it pivots. That one does it too. So anyways, I was starting to say, so the sway bar is on the back wheels on this one. And on this one, the sway bar is on the front wheels. It's all dirty. On the front wheels. I think mostly because, this is so stock and they just added the after wheels. Whereas this one, I think it was a little bit more thought through. And then they kind of put the sway bar on the back. Like they kind of put more or whatever into it. But anyway, start it up, Jacob. Let's move it off. Fire it up. This will be the first start at the new house. I hear buzzing. I hear power. Start it up. Oh, all right. Yeah, that started really nice. I mean, of course I inspected it to start, but that started quick, like really quick. It's quiet. It's very quiet. Very quiet. That engine is super quiet.
Yeah.
Like, I don't hear anything chattering or... For a V-twin, that's very nice. Wow. Okay, start that one up. That's very nice. Smooth like butter. Made in Mexico. Says down there. You can kind of see it. So I guess it's alright. This one's Chatterbug. It's noisier. So dirty. Florida took a toll on it. Maybe that was Texas. I don't know. It stained it up really bad. Okay, let's unload them, put them side by side, and we'll go from there. Okay, now that we got them off the trailer, we can take a little kind of side-by-side comparison. So this one comes with this bumper. I didn't buy this bumper. It came with it. The one nice thing they did throw in. This one don't have a bumper. A bumper's... Ah, you broke it. You broke it. Oh, you guys all saw that. He broke it. You totally broke it. Anyways, this one doesn't come with a bumper. I'm not sure what a bumper would cost because I built my own. Probably like $300. What the heck? Did you break this too? What? Look at this. It's all bent. Anyways, plastic skid plates on both. One thing that they do soak you on, of course, there's no bumpers, there's no rails, there's no skid plate on the back here, which I'm gonna have to do. Skid plate, it comes with naturally like the quad skid plate, then there's nothing here. That one I built my own. I'll show you. It was really easy. So I'm probably gonna do that because I'm cheap and I don't want to spend $300-400 on a skid plate. That's just a piece of plastic. So I just built one out of a little piece of tin. It works dandy and it's light. So yeah, this one much more open. This one not so open. I don't think it's a big deal because mud's not gonna sit in here because it's got this tray thing here. Dry shafts, pretty much the same. I always thought this one was smaller, but now that I'm looking at it, it looks, so that's the 450 and the 1000. They look pretty much the same. The diffs, I don't know. These are a little bigger axle cups, like right here, but not much. I guess a little bit. I don't know, a little bit. It's hard to tell. Fuel tanks, I don't know, probably the same. I think this one's supposed to weigh, what is it? Is it 200 pounds, 170 pounds more?
On this one.
Yeah, so which one should you buy? I don't know. This rack, like this space here is awesome. So check this out, Jacob. Or you can open that? I'll show them this one. So this is your storage on this one. You get the rack. It's not bad. You can haul quite a bit. You get your toolbox, which is cool. Got your belt and all your tools in there. Keep the CanAm floating. Got the metal racks all the way around. Metal racks in the front, so you could easily make whatever you want there. This one's plastic racks. Okay, you gonna get this?
All right.
Okay, I think this needs to be refined because this is pathetic. You have to undo these first. Here, you hold the camera. Okay, and then you actually have to pull up on this, which is really hard. That comes down like that. And then you have to open the tailgate, like so. Then you pull this out, which is pretty sweet. Look at the space in here. So then you can put this up if you want. And then this, like this is kind of gonna get full of mud and be a problem, I know it. But can't even get it shut. Close enough. I want it shut. Okay, I got it. I will. But check this out. Look at the space in here, Jacob. So the kids think they're gonna ride in here. You could put gas cans, you could put a cooler down here and then put this lid back on. Yeah, like you could give, if you had a crew of people, you could easily build a little, like we were saying, if you had like, you know, those seats, you get them for old boats and they kind of come like that. You could totally, if you're just riding on the yard, right? You could totally ride back there.
Great.
You could put 4 kids in here like nothing.
You got the bars here?
Yeah, you got the handle to hang on to. There's lots of handles.
It's like they made it for us.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Like it's got these are pretty solid. And then to take these off, I'll put the tailgate down. You want to help me? You're not too busy lounging? No, there's a pin on the bottom here. You come hold the camera or I can... What are you doing? What did I think I'm not paying you much. There's a cotter pin or whatever you call those pins right here. Pull that out, then pull that up and take your teeth out. Got it. And then these sides actually come off. I don't know if you have to pull another pin or how that works. You just lift it up. Oh, I see. It clips on that way. So it comes like this, and then you just take it off. So look at that. So you could make it a complete flat deck, which is actually kind of sick. Pretty cool. I don't think I ever will, because, I mean, the point is to haul stuff. And then I'm guessing this tailgate just kind of pops off. Oh, yeah. So those are half clips. You just pop that off. I don't think we need to take it off. But anyways, and then, yeah, if you put the floor back in, like so, so you could fill this up with, you could put your chainsaw or whatever the heck you're hauling, small kids, I don't know, put them in there, and you put the floor back in. You could either go flat deck and you could haul, heck, you could haul like quads out of the bush. We could probably put a quad back there, small quad. Small quad. Or if we put a quad and like put the front wheels like here, you probably could. Anyways, you could use it as a flat deck, or you put the side back on. And these are pretty hefty. They're not too bad. I mean, they're mostly plastic, obviously. Pretty light. I don't know what this box weighs. I don't know how hard this is. I'm trying to do it with one hand. Hey, I just did it with one hand, so that's not too bad. Not too shabby. I think this floor, this could have used a little better plan to get the floor out of there. But it looks like you don't have to. It's designed so that this is supposed to actually go over the floor. But this looks like you can actually just use it like this. Put the tailgate over it. It does work. So maybe you don't have to take that out every time. Yeah, that'll work. And then you don't have to open that every single time to get in there. Because this is going to pack up with mud. So I'm thinking that's permanently going to just stay shut. Also, I don't know what these are for. Maybe somebody knows. I'm going to Google it. There must be some sort of accessory that kind of goes in here. Maybe a winch or something. Yeah, and then there's a spot for a winch. The winch is supposed to run, see this hole right here? The cable runs through that hole. It's designed for a winch. And then the winch bolts right there, I guess, on those 4 things. And then the cable goes through that pipe for a rear winch.
So you
Pretty sick.
So you couldn't use the box then.
Ah, the dump feature. Did you show them the dump feature?
No.
Where's the dump feature? How do you dump this thing? Where's the dumpy thing? Oh, on the other side there's the lever. Oh yes, the dump feature. So you pull the pin, I guess pull the lever. Like I said, we're all learning this together. Hey, lift up. Shouldn't it go up on its own? Oh, it does. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. Like I said, yes, this is kind of congested when the box is shut, but I don't think mud's not going to pack because this should keep it out. The thing is, I'm a little bit worried I might have to put some more holes in here because if water fills in there, I might sink.
You might actually have to take
This doesn't look bad though. So say I'm washing, if I open that up, you know, wash that, this, not bad. This one when you wash, you know, yes, it's open, but you can't get the right angle to get it out of there. So I don't know, maybe I'm gonna like that. I don't know. I mean, I was thinking like if a guy wanted to, you could probably take that whole box off pretty quick too. But I don't think it weighs that much. It's pretty light. Kind of a lot of wiring kind of dangling. Like those are gonna get like pinched right in that spring. Like I said, these springs are not very secure. I don't know. I think guys should maybe go through and zip tie a few things and moving things around. I noticed there's a plug right here with nothing. It's just an open plug. I don't know if that's an accessory, but I think a guy should fill it with grease and glue it.
On the winch or something.
The other thing too that's kind of neat, so this seat comes off. I don't think I need to take it off, but the seat comes off, and then it came with this stuff. So this is a little toolbox that you actually put in place of the seat. So you take the seat off, and you can put this little toolbox, clips on to where the seat used to go, and then you can ride it as if you never had a seat. I love the 2-up seat. When we first got these things, sorry I'm shaking this everywhere, doing it with one hand. When we first got this, I thought, it would be cool to have one that's not a 2-up seat, but I have kids, and the 2-up seat is actually awesome. Me and my wife even love riding on it. You can see so nice. It's really nice. So these are some of the other parts that it come with. We haven't really dug into it. These are the old parts. So I'm guessing this was obviously the belt intake, maybe the engine intake. Hopefully this means they snorkeled the belt because this would have gone on top of the muffler. It blows the air on top of the muffler. Oh, made in China. Look right there. You can see it. Yeah, right there. Made in China. So I don't know. Maybe one of these we could actually bolt over that hole. I don't know what this is for. If this was like, I hope that wasn't an air box thing because that would have taken in water. And then this is kind of cool. Come with this. I'm not sure how this goes on, but it's supposed to go over your hands. Stop the wind. I guess it goes like that. Maybe you have to pop that one off and it goes on. We'll definitely use that in the winter. Protect our hands. Maybe it'll fit on here too.
Maybe.
Or we can share it. Oh yeah, that'll work on there. Well, that's pretty cool. So anyways, yes, that's the comparison between the two. Is this nice? Yes, it's very nice. I noticed when I backed it off that the clutches seem a little more like jumpy on this one versus that one. I guess maybe the power. But this one shifts, like the shifter actually works on this one. That one, man, you got to Outlander hump that thing for 20 minutes to get in or out of it.
Just pulling it back, it's like,
I know, every gear, like this thing just shifts like a pig, just jerking.
You gotta do the throttle.
And this one, and this one seems to shift really good. Maybe it'll wear and it won't be nice. So, but anyways, is this one nicer? Absolutely. I mean, look at this box. This is sick. And the thing that's nice too is this is wide. Like it comes like this and it stays wide. So it's going to stop mud. Whereas this one, it tapers in and then goes in. So you can see the wheels. So I'm assuming this is going to stay really clean. This box is really nice. The floor is really awesome. I think it's going to be easy to wash. It looks really good. But that was $29,000 the way it sits right now. This thing, when I bought this one, it came with tires pretty much like that. Maybe a little nicer tires than that this one came with. And I got this one with the rad relocate. I should have got a snorkel when I got it, but I didn't. So I ended up just making my own because I'm cheap. This one was $17,500 out the door. Mind you, they screwed up when I bought it. I didn't get the warranty. So it would have been like 17, 18. This would have been 19,000 out the door when I bought this one with a winch and rad relocate. So this is 10 more grand. So if you have the 10 grand, probably this is nice. This is a 1,000, so time will tell how reliable it is. Don't worry, we got big plans. We're gonna make this thing huge. We're gonna put big tires on it. We're gonna make it float. I hope it floats, man. I hope it floats. We also got plans for this one. We're gonna actually mellow this one down a little bit. We're gonna do some different tire setup on it. And we're gonna race them and we'll skag them and we'll see which one is the best and we'll definitely let you know. Right? Anything you wanna add? Anything you noticed about it? It's got the squinty lights.
Yeah.
I don't really know if I like them, honestly. I guess they're okay.
These ones are cool.
Yeah, I don't like this one. Those lights look like eyeballs. Like, and then this one doesn't, it's like they didn't bother putting in a light. They just left it out. Yeah, we got to buff this thing up because it's actually been sitting at the dealer. We're going to do another video because this video is getting kind of long. We'll do another video on exactly what we broke in Florida on this one because it's been at the dealer now for 3 weeks getting fixed. We went to drive it on the trailer to leave the dealer and the check engine light come on. But we did get it fixed. I think we're going to try to test it. We'll do another video on just what's wrong with this one. But for now, this is our new unit. It's pretty sweet. We can't wait to start working on it. And we're definitely going to do lots of videos with it. So stick around.